This is Paintball Ruin My Week, and let's talk about Shocktech SFL Autocockers, new CS1 colors, new Luxe ice grips, and Defy Paintballs. It's the weekly Autococker roundup. It seems to be the new thing, right? Every freaking weekend, Autococker stuff happens. It's like we're living in 1997. 30 years in the past, maybe into the future. Shocktech came back a couple months ago to release frames and three-ways and other Autococker things. But now there's a whole new gun, the Shocktech SFL Autococker. It's gonna come in 7 standard colors: gloss black, dust black, Tequila Sunrise, which is a red to orange fade. It's kind of an OG color. Clear to blue splash, so it's like clear to blue fade, and then there's like some splash on the blue part. Battleship, which is like a dark gray gloss color. Gloss, which is like a light gray color. Clear to blue fade, again, like silver to blue fade. And they'll also do any custom color you want, really, but it's gonna cost more. So you can, like, doing checkout, you go like custom, and then they'll contact you, figure out what it's gonna be, how much it's gonna cost, what you want. It's gonna come with all Shocktech parts, frame, body, everything. It's just the barrel is the only thing that's not gonna be Shocktech. They're gonna put a dye ultralight barrel on it. They're pretty cool though. I like them. I really like old expensive Autocockers. I think they're awesome though. It's another like high-end crazy Autococker option. I mean, we got the Inception design ones, now the Shocktech cockers, and then the niche guys also are making cockers. They're asking $1,300 for it, and right now they only have 15 guns, but they're gonna continue to make more, so it's not gonna be like limited production. It'll just be slow production, because it's not like a huge mass market gun. That's pretty cool. Check out a link in the description to go buy one. Planet Eclipse announced earlier this week there's going to be 4 new limited-ish CS1 Fades. There's a blue Toxic Splash Fade, Aqua Toxic Splash Fade, pink purple Fade, and olive black Fades. Bad news, they're only going to be available in the US, so any of you Canadian or South Africans or Venezuelans, I don't think Planet Eclipse will ship them to you. And they're gonna be $14.99.95. So they command a little bit more money than typical CS1 colors. That isn't really too surprising though. Always these private label, special edition team guns have always cost a little bit more money. They're available now, planeteclipse.com. DLX released new grips for the Luxe Ice, or maybe like a revision and stuff that should have probably come with it to begin with. Originally the Luxe Ice, when it came out, they said it was going to ship with like a rubber foregrip so you could take off the aluminum one and then put on this rubber piece, but it never came. It's finally out, and with the new front grip, there's also new trigger frame main grip area. The old ones were having problems with like cracking and splitting, like right where you screwed the grip screws into. So they kind of made them a little bit more robust, so hopefully they'll last longer. They're also going to come with those clever little snap screws that just have like a ball on them, and you can just like snap the grips onto. So it makes like taking the grips off really easy. So if you're a Luxe Ice owner, you can go to DLX's website. I'll again put a link in the description, and enter your serial number, and you just pay shipping to get those to you. So US shipping's $5, international shipping's $15. And if you want that like kind of free set, they're only gonna come in black, but at some point they'll be available in different colors to purchase for probably $40. More new paintballs. There's too many paint companies, but Defy is making paintball. Defy are the people that make that DS3, like spool valve ionish kind of thing. And they also make a Conquest, which is very similar to the Spider Victor. Defy have been selling the WPM paintballs for quite a while now, maybe like a year, but they're coming out with their own stuff. They're gonna have 3 kinds. They're gonna have like entry level, mid-range tournament. They're gonna call it level 1, level 2, and level 3. I kind of like that. I think having 3 tiers of paint makes it a lot easier for people. It makes it easier to decide what to buy, and then it also makes the differentiation between the two, like the difference between the 1 and the 2, fairly noticeable. So as a consumer, it's more obvious which one's better. It's not like when we compare like say GI 3 and 4 star and you're like, ooh, I don't know. It's a little better, but not as dramatic. So I like that. I think that that difference between 1 and 3 with the Defy stuff should hopefully be pretty noticeable. Right now you can buy that level 1 stuff for $35. They still don't have level 2 and 3, but it's likely, I'm assuming, they'll be $45 and $60 for that 2 and 3 level. It's also likely that this Defy stuff is going to be made by APX. APX is located in Southern California, the same place that Defy's at. APX makes a bunch of paint for a lot of people. So it's likely that it's really just APX. I've yet to see it, and honestly probably never will. So there's just too much friggin' paint. I mean, we got Valken, GI, Empire, APX, the HK stuff, the Virtue stuff, and there's too many companies. I guess that's good though, because it can create competition. Maybe someone's gonna make paint that's like way better and cheaper, but well, I don't see it happening. That's Paintball Room my week, guys. If you want to check out more of these videos, click that big like rectangle box, the Paintball Room My Life store, where you can get sweet Paintball Room My Life t-shirts, headbands, barrel covers, and stickers in that square box. And if you haven't yet, hit that circle button and subscribe to get the latest paintball news every Monday morning. Adios.